No, 8-0, 8-0 after a tough victory against Buffalo. We were able to win the game by 3 points. And then we have another very, very tough matchup. Let's take a look at the CFP 25. Of course, we're number one. Took down Buffalo. A lot of teams did not move. Oh, wait. They don't show it. Took down Buffalo. Very tough game. You see Miami at Georgia State at 15. If Georgia State win this game, they'll probably jump up. They'll definitely jump up to the top 10. They beat Clemson, and Clemson's still number 7. Crazy enough. But we got Ohio State. Ohio State's not ranked. I think they just dropped from the rankings. They're not showing it. You know, this is probably the first week of the top 20, of the CFP 25, though. Yeah, we was 2 last week. Ohio State just dropped from these rankings. And Nebraska. So very, very big game. Very big game against at Ohio State. This is a trap game because they're still very, very good. They just have a bad record. I think with this win, we clinch a shot. We clinch a game. We clinch the conference championship game. So, but with a loss, we'll probably fall to like 10 or something. So let's see the businesses.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
So,
here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Eagles
Student was great last week. He ran the ball extremely well.
We'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week.
Besides that, we ain't had the most busy game.
Breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
You know what I'm saying? On me.
First down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, running back on the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult.
There goes 2 in down the sideline, and the Eagles going to strike first. 2 in. Continuing on a big week last week.
Offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Allen 2 and racing to the end zone. 7-0 Eagles.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them.
What a tackle right there, the Eagles swallowing him up.
They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
Short now for Ohio State.
On third and
Here comes a blitz, and it's a sack!
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
So 2 plays last drive. 2 in the game now. 2 not involved really much at all in last week's win against Buffalo. It's a carry that only goes for about 2 yards. And it is getting loud in here. Looking for Whitehart, he caught it.
Complete on the comeback. And he'll go
Comeback route.
He has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Eagles will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They're going to go to the air on third and short.
Sack!
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the
Good. Well, this guy ain't got no power, bro.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He wastes no time.
It's a sack!
And the quarterback goes down
Dion
at the
Poole.
11-yard line.
He's had a
How
big
nice
couple
is it
of
as a
weeks.
defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
gives it on the option.
What a tackle right there by Ron Wood. He's up 3rd and long now for the Buckeyes again.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going to try to get it himself.
Foot race, and he couldn't get there. He slid before Ndukwe could put hands on him.
And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Here comes Whitehart. 1 man to beat. He got him, and now the kicker there. Whitehart, Jamel Whitehart. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Stealing a score on special teams. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side.
Jamel Whitehart.
Returns are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive.
Lady should be
That's
calling
such
me
a
about
great
15
job
minutes.
making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
They haven't really gotten anything going at all this game, and now they're down 17 to nothing.
Makes the catch. It's Lincoln. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the
Only about
reception,
5
but
on that
not
one.
a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
Oh, what a hit. He's 3rd and short now for the Buckeyes.
Stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And it off in the backfield again. Donovan Tino in the backfield. And another stop by this Eagles defense.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Whitehart ever gains. Whitehart going to go get the 1st down.
Pick up as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play.
Sack! He got loose. Sam Landry.
The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 17.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Check down to 2.
Got it in the middle.
He's going to break a tackle and get about 8 on that one, make it a more manageable 3rd down. Still 3rd and long, though.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble.
Right, so Whitehart got the 1st down.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. We reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Gets on the outside over to Marco Williams. Great tackle. Marco going to get about 7 on that one. They're going to give him an extra yard for 8.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw again.
Drop it off there.
Close to the marker. It's Williams.
You're going to pick up the 1st down. 7 1st downs to 0. 0 1st downs for Ohio State through the 1st quarter.
The new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right.
Beautiful.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Two, we got a block ahead. Oh, the letter. He laid it. Yeah. I think I got laid out.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
Tootin not able to get nothing on that one. Tootin tackled by another Tootin. It's a Tootin reunion here in Ohio. Right across the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. He lost them. Let's take a look at what happened back there. Buddy over there, not guarding his man. Nobody in the middle of the field.
And it's so underrated.
It's cover two. Cover two might be broken for real.
The timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah.
Across the middle, it's called. First big play for Ohio State.
What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like
big time play right there. First down, Ohio State down there near midfield. Got to get something going fast here.
Try to find a way now. Ship into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable.
What a hit.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands. It's Lincoln. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air.
Shorty called it, going to get the first down.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Looking
blitz. Got free. Plenty of room. Or he was able to run him down to the 12. Arthur Burrows caught every pass in this drive.
This offense is at
big time right here. That one goes. That was a bad pass.
Incomplete. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many.
Wide open. He's going to nearly get in the end zone. Doesn't get in.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal.
And it off, and he's going to get stuffed in the backfield. Donovan Triner and Frank Lincoln's down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hand off again, and this time, Davenport in the backfield. That's going to make it 3rd and 4, 3rd and 7 now. 3rd and goal from the 7.
Got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body
motion
guys
here
that you know can win in contested
man
situations here on third.
Across the middle, it's caught. What a pass.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over.
Oh.
They're up by a field goal over TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Oh, what a defensive play right there by 21. He came in and blitzed and was able to bat down the out route to Cordova.
To get to the sticks, it's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose.
Oh, man, incomplete. 3 and out. So this is big right here for Ohio State. They're down 20. They were down 24-0. Get a score, get a stop. Now they get the ball back with a chance to score again. And they get the ball back at the half.
Right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back.
Backfield, they got him.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets
what a tackle right there. Arthur Burrow, another catch on this drive, on this game. His big catch really started this really revival of this Ohio State offense in this game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Going deep, he's going to run out of bounds. Nowhere to go with the ball, and that's going to be 4th down. They're going to kick it before the 2-minute warning here. Get some time off the clock before the 2-minute warning.
Here's the return.
But you kick it to Jamel Whitehart. He already has one on the day and brought that one back to the, I want to say past midfield. Yeah, near midfield, the 49-yard line. So we got a 2-minute warning at 1:51. So they did do their job in wasting clock, but they did not want that great of a return. We get it to Tootin breaks tackle. Tootin breaks tackle. Tootin's gonna get the first down. Terrell Tuitt was virtually a no-show in last week's game. Had no touches at all. Barely saw the field. With how well Tootin was running the ball, there was no need for Tuitt on the field. He comes in this game and gets a couple big-time catches. That's really what the Eagles use him for. They use him for a receiver out of the backfield.
Back to pass.
Whitehart catches it.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after.
And the Eagles are absolutely marching right now.
Throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Dumps it off to Tootin. Tootin's going to get about 7 on that one. They get 3rd and 3. Makes up 3rd and short now for Georgia Southern.
He's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll try to move the chain.
And Tootin stuffed in the backfield. Going to bring up the kicking unit here. That kick is up, and it is good. This guy has no leg. No leg at all. I think he got like an 80 power. So you can't rely on the kick. No field goal for the win. You're going to miss them. I wonder if my punter will be able to kick the ball. I wonder if my punter will be a better option at kicking than my kicker. It might be. We'll let him get both.
He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some
the fake toss works out, and they get the near midfield off of that. The Eagles came screaming down, and right behind them went the receiver.
Like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Catch in the middle.
Attack right there by Hope.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Coming down with a tackle there is Jawu Head.
This one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Sorry. 2nd and 9. Clock ticking.
Gonna run it.
Gonna hand it off here. He's gonna get stuffed.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking
Out across the middle. It's caught. Arthur Burrow, I'm sorry.
And it's 1st and goal from the 7. We've got a timeout.
And that gets him down to the 7-yard line.
A chance to get off a couple more plays. He wants it all.
Almost picked off.
Make the grab as he was looking for his
And they need to get the ball out quick. Take a quick shot. If it's not there, get out of there. Do not take a sack.
Try to get 3 before the break.
Gonna try to get 3 before the break, and it's up, and it is good.
A down. Right down the middle. Dar forced to settle for 3.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out.
Ohio State would have loved to be a bit closer in this game. They got the ball back with a little over 2 minutes. Down 14 to 7, 24 to 7. They would have loved to score and then get a stop and come into the half 24-14 with a chance to make it a 1-possession game. But now they're down 3 scores. And now try to make it 2.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Hand off from the gun.
A tackle. Nick Rawls coming in and mucking up the run game.
At the line of scrimmage.
Makes it another 3rd down for Ohio State.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
He caught it. What a play right there.
He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left.
The comeback route to a 1st down.
Rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's got it.
Caught it. Look at him breaking tackles.
Much more there, a 1st down.
Georgia put up 63 points against Tennessee.
Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they
Ohio
try it
State,
again.
they played with this kind of efficiency offense early. They might
They're trying to
not be in a position they're in.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising.
But you know what it is? They're winning 1st down. And when you let the Eagles win 1st down, it gets you to a 3rd and long or a 3rd and short or a 2nd and long. You know, that's when you really get into the most trouble unless you can run the ball there.
Now what's your counterpunch?
1st down. Devon Moses.
Not a lot of success.
The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Read option here. McMahon gonna take it. McMahon got a crease. McMahon's a full race. McMahon touchdown.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a score right there by McMahon. Read option, found the hole, hurled over a fallen defender, and took it all the way to the house to make it a 10-point game.
If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Go to right to Marco Williams. Marco Williams will put in room to run. Marco.
And he was loose and out the gate. And
big time game for Marco Williams.
It's a nice
almost he nearly flipped the field with that one catch.
You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And now on second down for this offense.
Tootin got a crease. Tootin takes a hit, but he's going to be taken out at the 34-yard line. Only 4 carries for Tootin after having 20 in the last game. His first carry went to the house for 6. And another big game. So front line of Georgia Southern. This is a group that's always really, really good. The front line of Georgia Southern. People think they're running. Oh, here comes Lloyd. Lloyd with a crease. Lloyd gonna cover the ball up. He's gonna get down to the 5.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
1-on-1, Tootin gets taken down after a loss of 3. Alex Figueroa. Second and goal from the 8. This is where Ohio State's gotten their stop. They're going to send a blitz here. John Wood into the end zone. Touchdown.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right?
Georgia Southern able to answer back with a score of their own.
You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing now by 17, David. This
score by McMahon looked like it might have been a start of a rally here by Ohio State, but it was not. Got to keep putting points on the board, though.
I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cara Pateas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burrow.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The short hands. It's Cara Pateas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Moses. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Going to look downfield again. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pocket breaking down. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Wood. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They're working that left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Tootin. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Under fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the touchdown Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Rush is on him. Trying to set up the screen.
Good tackle.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
That's caught. It's Karapateas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And he finally breaks when they get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Burrow. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, you dropped it. He sucks.
And he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Dumps it to the back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Eagles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Everett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Quickly, they'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fitted in the window for the score.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when
He got a player of the game.
He's going to make the play.
Are you kidding me?
He did right there for 6 points.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics,
That's some
they're gonna
BS.
roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate.
He was up
passing
24-0.
game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this
Started
was just
chilling.
clinical
I
offensive
think he
football.
might have threw for like 500
Offenses
though.
have evolved so
Yeah.
much. They can do
4,
so many different
43,
things.
40
and
for
they know how to
46.
use their
Good one, Greg.
playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
Dang,
Reese
Cordova
Davis.
barely got the
You've
ball.
been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Schedule's trying to kind of chill. Then we pretty much done for the year besides Penn State. Penn State and Washington and App State.